pulling in the house here.
And these are all your cars, I'm assuming?
Yeah, some of them.
Instead of talking to me, he's telling me his neighbors and showing off his cars. And how many cars do you have?
A lot.
I really don't care about any of that.
Well, that accomplished absolutely nothing.
What's important to me is who you are and what difference you're making in the world. And I think that point was missed.
What do you think? You like the place? But is it what you expected?
Let me look around for a minute. It's what I would expect a house that Joe Francis would live in.
Really?
Bachelor pad, nicely furnished, big mirrors.
Well, the mirrors aren't on the ceiling now, Peggy, right? By getting Peggy to come to the house, it was just a way for her to see who I am. Let me walk you around. Let me show you the rest of the house.
All right.
I think she was impressed with what she saw. I hope. I could be the crazy one.
I don't care about all that. All these pretty things, these beautiful, pretty things that you have are great. But at what cost were all these pretty things? It didn't impress me because I was kind of disgusted. The more he showed me that was pretty, the more disgusted I got as far as like, oh, great. Well, you're exploiting 18-year-olds who show off their and this is what you get for it. What do they get? What do they get out of it? I want to know, like, do you have a family photo album? What's your family like?
I do. Come here. Let's go upstairs.
Well, okay.
Should we go upstairs?
That. Sure.
Now, my bedroom's up here.
Oh, God.
Here's newborn Joe.
Oh.
That's me as a little baby. That's my mom.
And that's your mom?
Yeah.
Wow. Cute. So this is your family.
3 sisters.
You
See
have
that?
3 sisters. Do you know how surprising that is to me right now?
Why? I'm a woman lover. I empower women. I empower women to do what they want to do. I get called a misogynist. Now, I think that's just plain stupid. The reality is I love women, and I love to empower women.
Okay.
Do what they want to do.
Empower women.
There's my
That's
first
a very
plan.
loaded statement. So is your mom proud of you?
My mom is proud of me.
And your sisters, do they come visit? You have a good relationship with your family?
Yes.
Were they ever unhappy with you because of your company? Come on, you had to have a conversation with your mom.
Yeah, but my mom's from Europe. In Europe,
she's a little more free about that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
they show hardcore. Since I was a little kid, I've seen hardcore pornography on television in Europe, just on normal broadcast.
Right.
Here they cover up this, and like, what's the difference between a nipple and a nipple? You know, it's like guys have nipples, girls have nipples. What's a nip slip? Come on.
Right. His family looked normal. He has 3 sisters. So I was a little surprised and taken aback by that. I really hope that Joe shows me that he is going to empower women rather than destroying women.
Look at this.
It's a nice pool. And hot girl in the hot tub. Big surprise.
It's a real Girls Gone Wild photo shoot. What do you think?
Are you kidding me?
That's a real Girls Gone Wild photo shoot.
We walk outside, and of course, there's a Girls Gone Wild photo shoot going on. Oh, big surprise.
Kelly, are you being exploited right now? This is my new friend Peggy. She
Hi.
thinks you're being exploited.
Hi, Kelly.
Come on, let's
How
go
are
meet
you?
her. Let's go meet her.
God.
Come on.
Here we go.
Be fun.
Hi,
Sorry to
nice to
interrupt
meet
your
you,
photo
Peggy.
shoot.
Nice
How are
to
you?
meet you, too. I don't ever see where flashing your an 18-year-old is going to do anything positive for your life. Sorry.
She actually won the hottest girl in America on our show.
She's beautiful.
And she could be hotter. I asked her to be hotter right now, but
Did you?
she couldn't do it.
Are you getting to keep all your clothes on?
Oh, yeah. What
Okay, right on.
Right here.
Right on.
Have I ever asked you to take your top off?
He has never asked me to take my top off.
There are a couple of inherent differences between this and the Girls Gone Wild videos.
It's all the same. You.
That's a completely separate situation. I'm not a violent person. I don't want to physically hurt you. I just want to shake some sense into you.
So I'm gonna let you two hang
Okay,
out and
cool.
you talk for a minute.
All right.
All right?
Cool.
Don't let that one bite.
So Joe takes me out to talk to this beautiful girl, Kelly, from Texas. And all I can see when I look around is lost souls and tears. I'm a Joe Francis hater. I don't like what he's done.
I've heard some bad things. But, I mean, once I got to know everybody, I went to the headquarters and met everybody. I met Joe the first day. But he was a total gentleman. Did some pictures in bikinis, nothing new.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Kelly's a smart girl if she keeps her shirt on. And I think she is the definite exception to the rule. I thank you for your time. You are a beautiful girl.
Thank you.
I will actually.
Okay, I hope
All right,
you change
Kelly.
your mind.
Stay
Joe's a
strong.
great person.
Stay strong, Kelly. I think Joe wants to be a good guy. Is he a good guy? I don't know. Joe.
This is Kristen.
Hi, Kristen. How are you?
Kristen meets a lot of Girls Gone Wild girls. Peggy seems to think that all girls are not making their decisions, that we're forcing girls to get in the truck.
Wait, can you go away for a minute? I want to ask her some questions.
Absolutely. Okay,
But just real quick. Okay, we know he's the boss, so you can't say whatever. How long have you been with him?
About 3 years.
3 years. So, how is he as a boss? Is he good to you?
He's been nothing but respectful and nice to me, I have to say.
Does he have a bit of a temper? Because I hear he has a bit of a temper.
He never has to me, and all the time I've worked for him, he's been
You're so politically correct.
respectful.
Okay.
No, I'm not even. No, I'm being honest.
Okay. I'm not completely buying it. Joe, now it's hardcore Peggy to Joe, toe to toe. Only the truth will prevail. Otherwise, still gonna be a hater. I really want to sit down and talk with Joe without any distractions, one-to-one, and have a heartfelt conversation about how he can make a difference. Otherwise, still gonna be a hater. I can honestly tell you what I've seen today, and I will speak for just today. Seems fine. However, it's not what I've seen on the commercials. You're saying it's not different.
You've been judging it from a commercial. You can't do that. You gotta see it for yourself.
But that's what you put out there in the media. Of course, that's what I'm gonna judge it on.
Kelly's all over the media. Kelly's on the front cover of a magazine
she's
right now.
the exception to the rule. We're not even talking about Kelly right now.
I think I did a good job by introducing Peggy to Kelly, but she seemed to refer to Kelly all the time as the exception to the rule, whatever freaking rule Peggy was talking about.
I'm still not completely convinced.
Okay, so what do you think has to change about me?
If you're gonna convince me to think differently about you, then there are a couple things that I would either like to know or see.
Are you sexually empowered?
Of course I am. I make my own choices.
Okay, so why can't other girls make their own choices?
They can.
Okay, so what age do they have to be to make their own choices?
Smart enough not to do something stupid that's going to follow them around for the rest of their lives.
Give me an age.
Legally, it's 18.
Okay, so a girl can make her own decision at 18. Every girl I've represented to you, every girl who does Girls Gone Wild is over the age of 18. Do they have the right to make that decision?
Legally, yes. Do I think it's always the smartest decision? No.
Well, we actually have what's called a remorse policy in Girls Gone Wild. Anybody requests to be taken out of Girls Gone Wild after they shoot or they change their mind, and it's usually between 1 day and 3 months after they shoot. It takes a while for actual production to make the air. And they call that compliance hotline and they say, I don't want to be on, I was drunk or I made a mistake or I regret it. Take them out.
So when
no
was
questions
that taken
asked.
into effect?
It's been in effect since we've been in business.
Really?
Yep, it's called the remorse policy. So it is their choice, and they have an after choice too.
Okay.
You know, so because we want willing participants.
Let me ask you this.
And by the way, I agree with you 100%. 100% on one thing.
What's that?
That 16-year-old girls shouldn't be going out and being on Girls Gone Wild. An underage girl. I agree with you. And I think you and I may have gotten on the wrong foot because you had some misinformation.
Okay. So you're okay with it. You're okay with life. You're okay with what you do. But who would you be without all this? If Joe can just be honest with me and really connect, and I'll be able to see it in his eyes, and just let me see the true Joe. What happens when Joe decides he wants to get married and have a family?
Let me share a part of my life. Look, I was wrongfully accused of doing something, and I ended up in jail. Not convicted of a crime, but held without bail for almost a year. And I didn't have any of this. You know how many times I thought about all of the cars and all of the houses and all the things? Never. Not once.
What did you think about while you were there?
I thought about family, and I thought about friends, and I thought about how strong friendships I have. And I thought about getting out and my freedom and righting the wrong that had been done to me. But I didn't think about this, so that was never important. Materialism is not important to me at all. I've achieved enough for myself.
All the things that you're telling me is true. Like, you want it to be a woman's choice, and you want them to be consenting, and the remorse policy, and all these things that, America really doesn't know.
I think I dispelled any of the myths, any of the preconceived notions or ideas that Peggy brought with her. And I think Peggy knows that she was wrong. She is wrong.
Okay. You have given me some information that I didn't have, so I guess I have a little decision to make.
Yeah, I think we've done good. Right?
Yeah. Right.
All right, so tell me, let's say Talia turns 18 years old, and she wants to be on Girls Gone Wild. She says, Mom, I've thought about it. I've talked to girls that have done it, and it's my decision. I want to be on Girls Gone Wild. What would you say?
No.
I don't know what's going to happen with Peggy. Peggy's a tough one. I was really nervous to ask Peggy the question, are you a hater? Because some people will never come around. Some people will never love or like you and always hate you for some reason. She may still be a hater.
It's been a really interesting day. It's been an eye-opening sort of journey today, so I'm a little overwhelmed.
Have you learned anything new that you didn't know before about me?
I have. I have learned a couple of things about you today that I did not know.
And have you got to ask pretty much every question you wanted to ask me?
I know a lot more about you now, so I got to ask you, though. I mean, does it Does it bother you that people don't like you?
People are still gonna hate me. That comes with the territory, so I'm able to let it roll off. But today was a little more intense because obviously you're right there in the next room, and then I have to face you after saying that. It's one thing to read it on a blog, it's another thing to go
Actually
face to face,
face a person
face to
that
face, and spend the day. I
does
think
that.
we've had fun together. I think we've had a fun day. But you know I have to ask you, right?
You have to ask me.
I have to ask you. Are you still a hater? Do you hate me?
I gotta tell you, Joe, I'm not a hater.
Oh.
I really think in the last moment that when I looked into Joe's eyes, he really finally got it. Like I think, moving forward, he's going to make a difference.
Well, cheers, Peggy. Happy birthday. It's great to spend the day with you.
Thank you, Joe Francis.
I'm relieved that Peggy's not a hater. Everything Peggy had told me and every reaction she had to me led me to truly believe that Peggy hated me. And thanks for not being a hater. Appreciate that.
You're welcome.
So it was really a surprise, and it was a pleasant surprise.
Here's a toast to you. You're not the man I thought you were. You're actually better.
Thank you, Peggy.
You're welcome. I cannot believe that Joe Francis won me over. A redheaded Southern girl with an attitude? Unbelievable.
One person at a time, I guess, right?
Exactly.